Hey buddy, welcome back into Old Mountain Bricks. Today we've got the latest LEGO news coming out here for September 2024. There are a number of sets coming out this year. We're going to go over all of them, I believe, and a few other things going on. So let's go ahead and jump in, kind of look at the LEGO website here, see what the latest is going on here. Obviously, they're kind of doing back to school, back to Hogwarts, and some of the other stuff that's kind of been going on for a while, but we want to look at what's new coming out for September. One of the big ones coming out here is the newest collectible minifigure series. I think it's its own series, so it's not part of the numbered one. It's just like the Dungeons and Dragons minifigures, as I'm sure you maybe have seen online at this point. But of course, these minifigures are highly detailed, and it comes with a good number of them, especially I think this is going to be really good for those who are a fan of like medieval or like a classic castle, but also of course Dungeons and Dragons in general. They're all very highly detailed in sight of arm printing, dual molded arms, all kinds of stuff there. So if you're into Dungeons and Dragons, I think this is going to be a must-have for you. Otherwise, I think there's a few in here I'd be interested in there. I think like the Dragon Knight and this person back here, and like the Mind Flayer all look pretty cool. That would be fun to add to a collection there. Next up on the list, we have Disney's Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. It's a LEGO Ideas set. I can't wait to get this one. This has been one that's went through the LEGO Ideas process a number of times. This one is retailing for $199.99 US dollars there, so it's a little expensive, but overall price per piece ratio, not too bad. So it's $200 for almost 2,200 pieces. So for that, that's nice. I wish they would have had Oogie Boogie as a minifigure in there. I feel like that was missing in this selection, but otherwise they're all pretty well detailed. Well, I guess depending on how you look at it. So stay tuned for a review on that eventually, but that's going to be a big seller for sure. So definitely check that one out if you're into it. The other one coming out September 1st that has been revealed for quite a while now is the first Legend of Zelda set. Ever since LEGO did their partnership with Nintendo, we knew that Legend of Zelda was coming at some point. They've done Mario and Animal Crossing and a few other smaller things, Sonic. So as soon as this was announced, it was a big deal. It is like a 2-in-1. You can build the Nintendo 64 version from the Ocarina of Time or the Breath of the Wild version. But there's a lot of printed details in here. The minifigures all are dual molded arms, legs, prints, and everything. So for that price, it's 2,500 pieces for $300, which seems a little steep, and that's what folks have been saying online so far. But again, it's one of those sets. If you think you're into it, it could be one to definitely pick up. For me, I'm going to wait on this one. I remember fondly playing back in the Nintendo 64 days, but not for this price. There's other things I'd rather get from LEGO there. So if it goes on sale maybe one day, that'd be the time to do it. But I think I'm okay right now. But on to the next one. The other big one that was revealed is the UCS, aka the Ultimate Collector's Edition of the Burrow from Harry Potter. We've had this set a number of times over the years, but this is the first 18+ style, kind of with that packaging that we're all familiar with now. You can see it can't split open, so it does have play features, but it is, of course, mostly a display piece. The minifigure is nothing to write home about. You get the whole Weasley family, if you can kind of see down there. Of course, Harry, but Molly's definitely the highlight of this set there with some of her printing, but otherwise, again, this one is also a pretty expensive set. It's $260 for almost 1,700 pieces. So for that seems a little steep for me, for someone who's I'm into Harry Potter, but not like this. I think it could look cool if you have like a nature area, or maybe look good next to like the Sanderson sisters' cottage or the A-frame cabin maybe. But again, this is another one I might wait a little bit on, but it's definitely cool. Another one that just kind of came out, I thought this was maybe going to be a gift with purchase, but I believe it's just like a small little set that they're doing here. It's like 205 pieces. It's like a little Halloween barn, so maybe this ends up as a gift with purchase. I'm not entirely sure at the recording of this video here, but just a nice little set. Comes with a little skeleton and a little facade there, but Halloween and spooky season is right around the corner, so always got to be ready for that. With that being said, after spooky season is Christmas and the holiday season there, so they've got a couple other sets coming out for that. The first one for this year is the Christmas table decoration, kind of like the old school like Advent candle, I used to call it there, like with the red candle with the wreath going around it. A lot of good foliage and bushes in this piece, so it could be a nice parts pack when that goes on sale, but I think it looks really nice. It's going to look nice next with like the wreath and the Christmas tree of years past. You can see it also has one of the other things coming out there. There's going going to be like a 4 set of ornaments coming out in the next few days here. Here are those ornaments we were just looking at in the other one there. They've kind of done these in the past. I think they did gingerbread last year, so now they've got like Santa, reindeer, snowman, and a little present. So to put on your Christmas tree or something, coming out for 13 bucks, so not too bad there. But I think that covers the main sets coming out. Not a lot. We had a lot in August there, so definitely, you know, look out for those if you didn't pick those up in August. There's a number of those that just came out, but I think that does kind of do most of them. Shadow and stuff, that's coming out in October there. Same with that. I think October is going to be a good release. So stay tuned for that. More on that in a minute. But the other ones coming out, I just want to show you real quick. The other ones coming out here September 1st are the Advent calendars, of course. I think there are 6 of them again this year, looks like. Yeah, we've got Star Wars, Harry Potter, Spider-Man, Friends, Disney, like mini doll type things, and then just a regular Lego City. I don't want to spoil it for anybody, so in case anyone's interested, but again, don't ever pick those up day one either, because those will go on sale as we get closer to Christmas time or the holiday season, especially at places like Costco or maybe Amazon for like at least like $20 off or so. So definitely wait to get those, so be on the lookout for those sales if you're interested in it. In the past, I've maybe done 2. This year, I might only be doing 1. I'm not entirely sure. I might lean toward the City one this year. Normally, I've done like the Marvel or the Star Wars, but we'll just have to kind of take a closer look when we get a little closer to the holiday there. But I think this will be one of the 2 that I'll end up picking up. So switching gears real quick, let's take a look over at Bricklink for just a moment. Just the other day, the Series 5 finalists were announced. The Thieves of Tortuga, the Mushroom Village, Antique Shop, and the Popcorn Wagon, and the Adventure in Transylvania. We'll briefly just kind of take a look at these, but I think these are all great sets. They're all really huge, and they're going to be very expensive, but I just wanted to kind of show them to you. These will probably go on sale, I think it said in like June of next year for ordering, so we've got a while for those until they kind of come back around. But I'm really interested in the Antique Shop, I think. It could be just a nice little thing to add maybe for like a Lego City. And then this is going to be a big hit. I don't know if something I want to get, but I really love the look of it there. There's a lot of great detail and like the architecture and the ability to have it open up, so I just think that's going to be great. And then the Popcorn Wagon is another one I think I'm going to be excited about. Just a simple little build to put in a Lego City I think is going to look very nice, and I'm glad that they at least chose a somewhat smaller set to do instead of these huge other ones like we just saw there. As a reminder, Series 3 should be going on sale for crowdfunding, looks like October 8th, so we'll try and mention that in our next news video, but check all these out one more time as you get closer to that date so you're ready when the time comes if you want to order any of these, because once they're gone, they're gone. Here's a closer look at that Back to Hogwarts promo that they're going to be running starting September 1st here. As you can see, we looked at the Borgin and Burke's Flu Network again. It's purchases of 130 or more that we'll take a look at. Draco and the Forbidden Forest for purchases of $40, and this collectible Weasley clock thing for people who purchased the Burrow. So we'll take a quick look at all of these. I don't really know what this is. It's like a stand. I think it's maybe made of metal. I don't know. Interesting little thing. So maybe not the end of the world if you don't get that. And here's the closer look at the Flu Network one. Comes with the minifigure there. And here's a quick look at that one. It goes with kind of the Forbidden Forest that has come out here. Looks like that's like a little poly bag. So that's going to be good with some of the other sets that have come out here. So let's take a quick look at the sale items here. Again, just some more of the usual suspects here on the way out as we get toward retirement season at the end of the year here. So if any of these are screaming to you, definitely pick them up now. But I'm not seeing anything too new or different there, but okay, I think that will do it for today. So if you enjoyed this video, thought it was helpful anyway, leave a like down below, comment what you are planning to pick up here in September, as there's a number of good sets coming out, so I'm definitely interested to see what you are going to be doing. I think the main one for me, I'm going to get the Nightmare Before Christmas set sometime this month. I don't think it's a day one purchase, but definitely going to if any other GWPs or double points comes out or something there, since I'm not really getting any of the Hogwarts sets day one or anything. But until next time, make sure you subscribe, as we got even more content coming your way here on Old Mountain Bricks. And until next time, have a good one.